The game's Messiah. Well, in the end, you betted quite sensibly, only going for 8 points. You were so close, though, weren't you?
Yep.
You very, very nearly had it. Did you think you'd won?
Yeah, I felt I was going to win.
You did, I know. As you went into the last round, you said, yes, I'm going to win. And then, but I told you, nobody need be any doubt that these people who come onto this stage are the very creme de la creme of games players. Now we have to do it again. We're going to give you another game. Tim will explain, and then we'll do the gambling, and then we'll select the videator. So, Tim, can you please give us the next game?
OK, Bob, let's crack on. The next game tonight is Sonic 2, and we're playing the third round of the bonus stage. This is fast and furious stuff. This is which Sonic and Tails go head-to-head. They race down a twisting, turning track. It's enormous fun. The idea is to pick up as many rings as you can and avoid the bombs. And if you can stop each other picking up the rings, do that too. A bit of cheating involved, a bit of topsy-turvy stuff. Let's go for it.
So, there we have it. Now then, what about this game? You fancy yourself at this?
How many points have I got left?
You've got 43 points left. So I've shown you the game. I'm going to ask you now, how much do you want to bet?
5.
5?
Yep.
So you're not totally confident about this?
No.
OK, 5. You're allowed to bet 5. 5 it is. So what I'll ask you to do now is take the mallet, hold it very, very carefully in your hand, and I'll ask, please, not yet, wait for it. Don't get mallet frenzy on me now, please. If I can ask you, please, to spin the wheel. Take your time and select. It's Master Moriarty!
At just 12 tender years of age, this is our youngest videator, and he's also your worst nightmare. This is Master Moriarty. He's conquered the Super Nintendo, and now he's mastering the Mega Drive. The game for him is Sonic 2, and I hate to tell you this, he's very, very good. Oh dear, oh dear.
Join me, please, sir. Ah, what a great pleasure as ever it is to see you again. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Mr. Mills.
Could I just introduce you to Darren? Say hello. This is Darren.
Very pleased to meet you, Dan.
And you didn't wear your school uniform. No, mine, fine, that's fine. Now, let me tell you what's happened. He's bet the minimum to play against you. He's bet only 5 points. Wise move?
Very wise move indeed. He's certainly be doing his homework, as I always do.
So what I'd like to ask you to do now, young sirs, both take your place at the console. So there he is, he's playing Master Moriarty.
Absolutely. It's best of 3 rounds, this one, Bob. This is the bonus stage, third round. Basically, the guys are going to race down. Darren's going to be playing Sonic, and Moriarty will be playing Tails. Like we say, best of 3 rounds, but of course, if somebody wins 2 outright, we stop it there.
We'll finish it there. So, gentlemen, you understand the rules? If you're ready, the time starts now. Remind us again which is which.
OK, Darren is Sonic, and Tails is played by our very own Master Moriarty. What a fine chap he is, too. And away they go. The idea is to pick up as many rings as you possibly can. Avoid that bomb that's coming to you at the centre of the track. Right. These are 2 good players. I like the style here. This is excellent stuff, actually. These boys know what they're doing. Crikey.
They've got to kind of know
but Sonic's just taken a tumble, and actually at the moment they're doing, it's looking pretty good. Sonic has got 10 points, Tails has got 13, pretty evenly matched. But Sonic's just lost all his rings. This is bad news. Tails is streaking into the front. Having said all of that, this is a tough game. As you can see, both these guys do know what they're doing. They had a fantastic start. They're starting to lose it a bit here. That's because these tricky bombs going in the centre of the track. Right. That's really tricky, the key thing. Oh dear, who took a tumble there? I think that was Sonic once again. Tails has got a steady 23 points. This is good stuff, actually. And Tails has won it. Here we go again for the second round. And away they go. And basically, it's neck and neck. Good play here. Both these guys do know what they're doing. Excellent
Tails
stuff.
is getting ahead, which he needs to do.
Yeah, absolutely. What the key thing here is obviously try and prejudge where the rings are going to appear from. That was close. That was close. Tails is taking a spin. Not too good for him. But very evenly matched. And Sonic's just taking a spin. This is tricky stuff here. Sonic's now behind, as you can see, on 8 points. Tails ahead on 15. Tails took that one.
That's it.
And Bob, at the end of that round, Moriarty has won, and therefore Darren's point situation is not looking at all good. He's now on 38 points.
So, Darren, beaten, but I think you were very wise, though. You only betted 5, because I think you knew you weren't that hot at that, didn't you?
Yeah.
But you still did very well, so if that's a game that you're not that good at, I'm looking forward to seeing you play whatever your favourite happens to be. And Master Moriarty, what can I say? As ever, I'm sure, gracious in victory?
Very much so. Congratulations, Darren. A truly wonderful show.
Well, what can I say? You've shaken hands with one of the true noblemen of this land. Been lovely to have you. You're off to do what now? Go off and play or something?
Homework, obviously.
Homework, yes, obviously, I forgot. Well, it's been lovely to have you. Until we meet you again, thank you very much, and goodbye, Master Moriarty! So we now have Darren Abella after 2 rounds. He has 38 points. He's got one more Videoator to meet in the second half. So please join us then after this break. See you soon.
When Bart Simpson is being naughty,
Yay, Bart!
don't you just feel like screaming?
I sure do.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the second half of Beat the Elite, where we have Darren Abella from London, who has 38 points. You've been off having a cup of tea. He's been for a brisk run, had a sauna, bit of a rundown, and done some stretching from the banister exercises to make himself even taller. So what we have to do now is Tim will explain the game, and then I'll take you over and we'll gamble and select the Videoator. So Tim, please, could you explain this game?
For sure, Bob. The next game tonight is Street Fighter 2. Now, anybody who owns a Super Nintendo and doesn't own a copy of this game really does deserve Master Moriarty round for tea every night of the week. This game is absolutely fantastic. It's probably the best thing on the SNES. It's basically pick a character from 8 and then basically beat the hell out of each other. Use as many special moves as you can, kicking, punching, diving, a lot of strategy involved, but once again, a lot of reflexes.
Street Fighter 2. I have to say that this young man's eyes did kind of light up when he heard that. Is this your game?
Yeah.
Yes, this is his game. You've got 38 points. 38. How many of those 38 do you want to gamble on your prowess at Street Fighter 2?
10.
10. 10 he wants to bet, and 10 he shall bet. Now, whenever I go street fighting, this is what I tend to take with me. If you'll take that with you, you know what happens. Random electronic selection spins the wheel, and when you bang it, then we find out who you're playing. Can we please spin the wheel? It's the Executioner.
Just who is this masked megastar? He came from nowhere, and he's won everything. This is the champion of champions. We're not talking whether he'll win, we're talking when he'll win. This is the Executioner, and he's never been beaten at Street Fighter 2. What more can you say?
Executioner, if I could just ask you, please, just for a moment to control yourself and just stand fast while I explain one or two things to him going. First thing is, don't be frightened, all right?
I'm not.
You've got every reason to be. No, you're not, and that's good. Play the game, play the best game that you possibly can. It's no good me trying to explain to you how good this man is. He is the best, all right? Don't let him stare you out. He'll try it. Don't let him do it, all right? It's no good trying to have the friendly chat that we have because this man never speaks, does all his talking at the console. So if I could ask you, please, gentlemen, and the very, very best of luck to you, Darren, because you're going to need it. Please, take your places to play the game.